What's up, Taiwan? I'm Liao with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Starting off with a bit of breaking news. TSMC has confirmed plans to build a second chip fab in Japan just before its first comes online. The world's biggest contract chip maker will build the facility together with Japanese firms Sony, Denso, and Toyota. This latest development will bring TSMC's investment in Japan to over $20 billion. The fab will be built in Kumamoto Prefecture. It's the same location as the first plant, which will officially open on February 24th. The U.S. is Taiwan's largest provider of weapons and military training. And as China increases its threats around Taiwan, it's prompting Washington to offer some of its most advanced systems and tactics. Liao explains.
Taiwan is on track to have one of the largest fleets of U.S.-made F-16 fighter jets in the world, with more than 200 of the aircraft to be delivered by 2026. Part of this buildup is because of the increase in Chinese warplanes and ships operating around the country on almost a daily basis. On Tuesday, Taiwan's defense ministry reported 25 Chinese military aircraft flying near its borders. 13 of those planes breached the country's ADIZ, a defensive buffer zone that is not sovereign airspace. To equip the F-16s, the country is investing in new weapons, such as this one, the AGM-154. AGM stands for Air-to-Ground Missile. It uses built-in wings to glide and can hit targets on the ground or at sea. U.S. defense contractors are now producing 50 of these missiles for Taiwan, which could help prevent a blockade if China tries to take over the country.
Now, in a blockade situation, that actually air-to-ground missiles become a little more interesting because, okay, let's say you have a bunch of ships. Well, now if they're sea capable, they can actually target ships and take out blockades. The problem is, though, that once you do that, you're into a shooting war.
While these missiles are some of the most advanced in the world, the sale is more about demonstrating the U.S.'s commitment to helping Taiwan defend itself.
台湾获得这个 AGM-154之后呢，其实让空军的 F-16机队呢，它有能力去打击福建的第一线的机场港口。这些飞弹其实并不足额但是它有一个象征意义说，美国军方呢总算首肯把这个算是攻击性的飞弹给了台湾。
Aside from the new hardware, Taiwan also relies heavily on the U.S. for military training. U.S. Special Forces instructors are reportedly also in Taiwan, helping train troops in the country's outlying islands. The soldiers receiving this training would be among the first lines of defense in any invasion.
绿扁帽就是防守型的这种特种部队它是用来反制敌人渗透。那特别是跟我国的这两栖侦察营结合。
New aircraft, missiles, and enhanced training are all part of Taiwan's effort to prevent China from invading the country. And Taiwan is betting that its largest provider of weapons and military assistance will continue providing its assistance. Dolphin Chen and Liao for TaiwanPlus.
A major Taiwanese biotech company has teamed up with U.S. medicine maker National Resilience. Taiwan Biomanufacturing Corporation, or TBMC, hopes the strategic partnership will help them reach a status similar to that of Taiwanese chip giant TSMC. This partnership places it within the supply chain of advanced medicine maker National Resilience. TBMC thinks working together will help them speed up manufacturing technology and help the U.S. company reduce costs.
未来的亚太市场，以前 National Resilience 也不太可能去 take care。那 TBMC 未来在这个部分也会大大的布局，所以这两家公司的合纵连横就可以上下游，然后把世界各国欧美、亚洲各地的这个地缘关系的这些产品，大概都可以拿到相关的单子。
Taiwan's railway company is short on safety inspectors ahead of the biggest travel season of the year. And after 2 fatal crashes, victims' relatives say it's time for the company to get serious about safety. John Van Trist takes a look.
Chen Yanjun is a 7-year veteran of Taiwan's railway system. She's a safety inspector and maintenance worker who trains new recruits. She's proud to be the first woman from the Greater Taipei area to do this job.
只是说你对这个东西有兴趣，那下足够的功夫，其实担任检察员对于女生来讲，并不是一件太难的事情。
But inspectors like Chen are becoming harder to find. On January 1st, Taiwan's rail company officially changed from an arm of the government to a state-owned corporation, a movement to improve safety after fatal crashes in 2018 and 2021. But a growing number of safety inspectors are choosing this transition point as their chance to retire, joining over 1,000 staff taking a voluntary retirement package. The remaining 800 inspectors are left stretched with a heavier workload, and it will be some time before fresh recruits arrive to help them.
整体进来可能要到下半年，那我们就觉得应该就是这段时间台铁应该还是要用一些额外的，不管是约聘的还是对方式来去先填补人力啦。
The government and the railway's new management have promised a revamped safety system and more oversight, but many are not convinced this is happening fast enough. An association of families of people killed in the 2021 crash are among those unhappy with the pace of change. 49 died, and around 200 were injured in this collision between a train and a construction truck that had slid onto the tracks. It was Taiwan's deadliest train accident since the 1940s. Victims' families say the company hasn't made any progress or plans for reform. The new company says it needs a little more time, and outside experts are coming to help.
董事会的一个顾问单位哈，对，他会成立2月份的第2次董事会呢。
Still, Taiwan is just days away from the Lunar New Year holiday, the busiest travel season of the year. Ready or not, the first big test for the newly formed company is just down the tracks. Klein Wang and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
With Lunar New Year around the corner, people in Taiwan are getting ready to feast, and one must-have dish on any spread is seafood. I take a look at how science could help make one popular fish species a little more affordable and accessible. Would you pay $100 per kilogram for a fish? People in Taiwan have no problem shelling out big for the Blackthroat Sea Perch, a deep-sea fish that's popular at Lunar New Year. Prized for its delicate texture and its high fat content, the fish is not easy to come by. Living between 100 and 600 meters below the surface, it's a tricky fish to catch. It dies easily in nets and is usually caught individually on a line. Its rarity and popularity have threatened each year's harvest, but now there might be a solution. Taiwan's agriculture ministry has successfully bred the fish artificially for the first time. By catching Blackthroat Sea Perch in the wild, then fertilizing their eggs in a lab, scientists managed to hatch 500 out of 50,000 eggs. The complicated process is a major step forward for Taiwan's aquaculture industry.
卵的成熟度也刚刚好要够。 如果你不够的话，测下去也不见得会发育啊。天时地利人和都要把握得很好。
But if the technology can be refined, it could help replenish the population of the coveted fish.
苗的培育，然后最后把它放流回大海里面去增育资源。
Blackthroat sea perch are known as deep-sea rubies in Taiwan because of their red color. The nickname reflects their popularity and value. With this latest development, these precious gems of the ocean may soon reach a few more tables. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, check out these scenes of visitors enjoying the Venice Carnival. This year could be the last one free of charge for day trippers. I'm Liao. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
For more stories from Taiwan and around the world, download the TaiwanPlus app.
Soaring through a sky where dreams fly, like a star in the night, shining high and bright.
Soaring into the year of the dragon. TaiwanPlus.